and welcome to the 2020 cross country season. We normally have a spring information meeting at school, but that's not possible in our present circumstances, and so I put together this video in lieu of that usual meeting. What I'd like to do is provide you with some information about the season. I'd like to give you an action item to complete, and I'd like to give an explanation of summer training and what that's going to look like this year. I'd like to start by talking about our team's core values. These summarize who we are as a team and what we're working towards during the season. So as a team, we have 3 core values. We want to run hard, we want to run smart, and we want to run together. With run hard, we're talking about attitude, bringing a positive attitude and giving your daily best in terms of your effort each and every practice and meet. We focus on what we can control. We try to build toughness and exhibit resilience in the face of challenges. We look to sacrifice for each other, for the good of the team, and be willing to prioritize things that we've placed importance on to be able to push our limits. And hopefully, as a result, we will run fast and get faster over the course of the season. Secondly, we want to run smart. We want to grow in our knowledge and understanding of what it means to be a good runner. We want to grow in character and our understanding of our own individual talents, abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. We want to learn about training philosophy, workout skills, self-control, nutrition, rest. And we want to do that within the context of having freedom to try and fail and grow from that. So we're looking for success, but it's okay to make mistakes and hit bumps along the way. We grow from that and we learn and we get stronger and better. And we want to take care of ourselves. We want to learn how to eat well, sleep well, maintain good mental health and strength. Third, we want to run together. We're part of a team. Everybody matters on the team. We try and foster an inclusive environment where everybody has a role and a place and feels comfortable as part of the group. We want to support and enjoy our teammates. And the fellowship that's present within a cross-country team can be a pretty powerful thing and a key part of the experience for most runners. And along with that, we want to have a team above self attitude. We want to promote and protect the team. We want to make decisions with the team in mind and not just ourselves. So those 3 things, run hard, run smart, run together, they encapsulate our outlook as a team and what we're aiming for each and every day in practice and in meets. My name is Charlie Woodward, and I'm the head coach of the boys cross country team. I'm entering my 14th year of coaching at Christ Church. Unfortunately, Coach Jordan Filiatro is not going to be able to help us out this year. So for now, it's just me. I do expect to add additional coaches over the summer before August, and I'm confident that we will have a good group of coaches for the fall. I wanted to mention that we do plan to have a distinction between the upper school and middle school teams for training and at meets this year, mainly so that middle school runners have an option that is more developmentally appropriate and accessible for them. So at the beginning of the season, we are likely to start out as one larger group with both middle school and upper school runners, and that distinction between middle and upper school will be made within practices as we go along. I don't have middle school meet information yet, but we'll let you know when I have that. Much of the rest of this video will be directed primarily at upper school runners. So middle school runners and parents, if you're watching this, please let me know if you have particular questions about the middle school team. I'd like to highlight an upcoming action item for every runner. Every runner must have a completed physical form turned into the athletic office before beginning practice. In order to practice with our team, you have to have that term physically turned in or digitally sent to the athletic office, and we can't make any exceptions to that this year. I hope you'll understand that they're being a little bit stricter about that than usual. It must be dated after April 1st. It's good for the entire school year if you're planning on playing multiple seasons of sports through the school. So I would ask that you please plan on completing that as soon as possible. Go ahead and make your appointment. The form itself is available both on the website, the CCES website, and it's also linked on our summer training plan document. There will be some additional forms coming later on, maybe not till August, and those will be distributed through the OCC, our team page on the OCC, and I'll give you a heads up when those are available. Our team has two communication hubs. The first one is Schoology. We have a team group, the boys cross country team group. That's our primary place for regular communication, daily and weekly information about what we're doing as a team. So you need to make sure that you're part of the Schoology group, particularly for runners. Parents are also welcome to join, and you can contact me for information. I've also included the join code for the group on the summer training info. The second communication hub is the OCC. We have a team group page on the OCC, so runners, you should be part of the boys cross country group if you've let me know that you want to run this year. And we use that both to distribute forms, as I mentioned earlier, and importantly, it's how we do our eligibility with the high school league. So we need to make sure that you're part of that group as well. Workout and meet information will also be posted to the calendar on the OCC. But again, the Schoology group is the place for the most up-to-date information. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about summer training. Before going any further, I want to make sure you know that summer training is optional. It's not required to be a part of the team. However, I also want to emphasize that summer training is key to success during the season. By training over the summer, you raise the ceiling of possibility and you limit the possibility of injury. So I hope you will make summer training with your teammates a priority. The general plan that we use every summer is to slowly build endurance, speed, and strength through our summer training. Consistency really is the key. You want to be running regularly and building over the course of the summer to get your body used to more running. I've posted summer training plans to our Schoology group. You will see there under resources and the 2020 folder, one document for varsity and JV and another one for middle schoolers if you're watching this. There are variations for different experience levels and fitness levels. If you've never done summer training before as an upper schooler, I would recommend you start with the beginner level. You can always go up from there. I want to stress that consistency is key. Running regularly multiple times a week and building your fitness over the summer is the most important thing, and maybe more important than time and pace for younger runners. For this year, I've included some special summer training guidelines for June and July, considering our unique situation. We will not gather together for training at least through June, maybe longer. So I've included at the beginning of the training plan some further details, and I'd ask that you please read those carefully. They're important for setting the right mindset and giving you awareness as we enter into summer training. Our first official practice will be Monday, August 3rd at 7 a.m. at school. Like everything else, this is a tentative plan depending on the pandemic situation. Another tentative element is our team retreat, which has become an annual tradition. Our tentative dates are Monday, August 10th through Wednesday, August 12th at the Blowing Rock Conference Center in North Carolina, where we've gone previously. We'll see what happens. Considering our unusual situation this summer with the pandemic, I've put together a plan for virtual summer training. Since we can't gather together for a while, we're looking to provide some other ways to have a sense of being in this together. I'd like to highlight several elements of that. First, I've created a team group on Strava. Strava is a social fitness network, some similarity to a social media site, and it's used for logging workout information, for tracking teammates. So I'd invite you to join the team group on Strava. You can find the details on our Schoology page, and it has both web and app platforms depending on what you prefer and have access to. Second, I'm planning on having a team conference on Schoology every Tuesday through our Team Schoology group. This will give us a chance on a regular basis to talk about some aspect of training, a goal, a skill, a technique, to do some drills or core work together, and then to send runners off with individual running assignments for the daily training. Third, every runner will be part of a running group, which will be led by a team captain. Will include a variety of runners and abilities, and will serve as a chance to build relationships and learn about teammates on a smaller scale. We are going to have some competitions between these groups too, and I'm planning for groups, running groups, to meet via Schoology conference every Thursday. Fourth, I'm planning on some team activities, perhaps every other week. Just a way to have fun together, maybe competition, maybe enjoying something like a game or trivia contest, but just some ways for us to hang out and have fun together. If the situation changes later in the summer and we are able to get together in July, we will adjust our plans. Lastly, for virtual summer training, I want to mention that I'm planning on giving some rewards for individuals and groups for participation. These will be for things like total mileage run over the summer, for consistency in training, for group participation or achievements, for a runner of the week, perhaps the golden shoe. Full details will be coming separately, so be on the lookout for that. Before starting summer training or the fall season, it's important for each runner to have the right equipment and to understand their body's basic nutrition and hydration needs. Regarding equipment, the one essential requirement is a pair of good running shoes. For new runners, it's a good idea to go and get fitted at a local running store like Fleet Feet or Run In. They'll give you some information about how your foot strikes when you run, and use that info to fit you to a pair of shoes that's a good fit. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that good running shoes are different than street shoes. So make sure you have the right type. If you don't know, get some expert opinion and input into that. It's important that shoes be well cushioned. It's important that they not have too much mileage on them. And I would strongly recommend that your running shoes be exclusively for running, not walking around throughout the day. In addition to a pair of running shoes, there are a few other things that I would encourage you to consider if you have the ability to purchase them. One is a foam roller, which helps with muscle therapy after workouts and in preparation for workouts, and also a hard ball like a lacrosse ball. We'll be learning some this season about body maintenance and self-care to avoid injury, and both of those can be really helpful tools in addition to more basic things like stretching. For nutrition, it's important to have a balanced diet to provide fuel for the furnace. There's also a lot of research recently showing that having a snack shortly following a difficult workout, within 30 to 60 minutes, a combination of protein and carbs, can be a big difference maker in terms of an individual's recovery after that hard workout. So we'll be talking some more about nutrition, trying to make steps towards being more aware and making good decisions about nutrition. Hydration needs to be a regular habit. It's not good enough for distance runners to just drink water before and after you run. You need to be drinking water throughout the day and staying hydrated. So generally speaking, you want to be making healthy eating and hydration part of what you do regularly. You also want to give yourself some grace. It's okay to have a milkshake and a burger or a Coke every once in a while. But runners who eat healthier and stay hydrated will do better than runners who don't. Everything about our meet schedule is tentative right now. We're hopeful that it will work out as planned, but we will adjust as necessary. The meet schedule is posted to Schoology and to the OCC. It looks fairly similar to last year and includes a combination of Saturday invitational meets and weekday local meets. We will be hosting 2 home meets this year, and parents, we greatly appreciate your help at meets. They really make the meets possible, and we couldn't do it without you, so thank you in advance. Seniors, I would ask that you plan around our meets for SAT and ACT testing this fall. We will have meets on September 26th and on November 7th, both of which are SAT testing dates. But there are 2 other fall dates for the SAT, and we don't have any conflicts between our meets and the ACT testing dates for the fall. Meet attendance is expected for all runners. We ask that all runners stay for every race that our team is participating in. Cheer on your teammates and support them as they support you. And I really want to say that meets are the reward for all of our hard work and practice. It should be something that we look forward to. I would ask that you let me know of any questions or any conflicts with our schedule of meets as soon as possible so that we can resolve those. In closing, I want to tell you that I'm excited about the summer and the season. It's going to be different, but I want to encourage you to have an optimistic outlook and mindset. We may find some new ways of doing things that we really like. Be thankful that we have a sport that we can do even during a time of social distancing restrictions. Be thankful for healthy bodies. Be thankful for teammates who are in this with us.